Whoa! Look at all the pretty colors, and ducks can fly really fast in minecarts. Quack. What's up, guys? Duckfin Gaming here, aka a Duck Opinion, and today we're starting this new Let's Play, which should be a good handful of videos, but it shouldn't last forever because there's only a certain amount of stuff for me to show. But I'm gonna go over every single last building inside this Duckcraft 1.0. Now, Duckcraft 1.0 is the very first map that I made for Minecraft 360. The night it came out, like the very morning it came out actually, I made this map and we started working on it, and we have been working on it ever since. And it's almost been about, what, 2 or 3 months? Give or take a month there. I think it's been like 2 months since this game came out. And so we have a lot of stuff here, and a lot of people's been asking to do a tour of the world, and this is what this Let's Play is for. So if you look at the bottom of my screen, I have 191 TNT. I did duplicate this TNT. I'm not big on cheating, but this is just for this Let's Play. I'm not saving any of this. This is just so I can blow up stuff and not have to worry about getting more TNT, because I don't have a lot of TNT. I play on peaceful, so I don't have a lot of stuff from the creepers to make TNT. So we're going to talk about spawn, and then we're going to check out the castle in this first episode. So when you spawn, you will probably spawn up here or down there, but 50% of the time you spawn up here. So when you do, you come up here and it says, if you spawn up here, please use the water drop to drop down, go down, read the rules for the map, Alias for LP, which is, me. And it says, don't break anything, if so you'll be blocked or kicked. And so you can take the 2 vampire bites, is what I like to call them. You can take them all the way down to the very bottom. And here you are. You are now at the start. Another place, if I can ever get out this hole, you might spawn over here. This has been one of those places you can spawn. You used to be able to spawn down there, but now you just spawn on top of the roof instead. So you can spawn here, and you can also spawn here. Now traditionally you would spawn here and you'd be able to read this stuff, but because we made the Sky Island, you get spawned up there half the time, or you get spawned back there in front of the McDonald's. So anyway, I'm just going to go over the rules of what I wrote, and then we're going to check out the castle for the first episode. So the rules are, welcome to Duckcraft, started May 9th, 2010. Now May 9th was when the game came out, and it is July 4th. It's 4th of July day. So in 5 more days, this game will have officially been out for exactly 3 months. And so this whole entire world has been worked on for 3 months straight with all my subscribers. For the first 2 months, it was about 10 hours a day. Seriously, 10 hours a day, my room full to the rim and everybody working 10 hours a day for 2 months straight. Then the last month, I haven't been doing it as much because I've kind of been losing the flow, the feel of it. But we have DLC skins coming out soon. We also have new items and an update coming out, so I'll probably get into it more then. It says, go into party chat. If I don't trust you, I would kick you. If you don't go in party chat and tell me you won't grief and be good, then I will automatically kick you and you're not welcome here. That's why I put it on invite only, because you have to go in my chat and ask for an invite so I don't kick people and they don't get all butthurt and unsubscribe. So no burning, stealing, or putting random stuff down. Putting random stuff down is griefing, so none of that stuff. So come over here and it says, want to learn how to build? Sub to them, which is my 2 channels, YouTube Duckfin Gaming and Duck Opinion. Come over here, it says no killing others unless attacked first. We have PvP spots. If you break any rules, I will kick you and add name on ban list. Only take 1 of each starting item, which I put starting items in here for people to take. Only take 1 of each though. They're really stupid stone items. You're only going to need 1 of each, and you can go make your own items out of anything you want. No cheats of any kind, and mind your own blocks. So I have a lot of people like sometimes come on here and just like, I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna duplicate me cobble and wood. And I look at them, I'm like, dude, you're a moron. Cobble and wood, it's so stupid. It's not creative mode. If you're gonna copy something, make it something rare, like lapis, like potentially clay. Don't make it something stupid that you can go cut down a tree. It just shows you're lazy and that you don't care to mine. You just want to cheat the whole time. That drives me crazy. So I know it's been 5 minutes of me just showing you the intro, but like I said, it's the intro stuff. We're going to get out of here and go into some buildings next. Wall of places to go and how to get there. The parkour park, go straight behind the signs and look for pillars. If you can see, jumping, there's a tree in front of me. There's a pillar on the right. There's a pillar right there. So if you go straight behind this sign, you'll see all the pillars. And that huge building in the distance, a little bit past that dirt tower, is the parkour area. So I want to add some more signs on here that kind of lead people in the right direction if they're looking for a place to go. But let's head to the hotel. Normal people would be like city and hotel just ahead, hotel on left, enjoy. If you make anything, please put a sign up. Town up ahead and ducks can fly. So I made that Yoshi. He took me like 40 minutes. He was pretty badass. And I did him using a sprite chart. I built the duck freehand, no sprite chart. And I also built the ghost. I built the ghost with a sprite chart as well. And all that info is right here. Yoshi, Duck, and the Ghost made by me, Alias for LP. So we're going to check out the castle and then we're going to explode it. But this is like my build area. This is where I put my tools when I start off, just because of the fact that my tools could get deleted every time I come back. So I have to put them in this chest. And this is where I cook all my stuff. I like to use lots of furnaces because I don't like to wait for things. So this is my little area for me to come and do work. It's my Godless Immortal sign. It's an Aiden lyrics. And we're going to check out the hotel though. We'll check out all the rest of that stuff later. Don't worry, just keep watching this Let's Play. We'll check out everything soon. I had a elevator here, and it was a minecart elevator to get up to the top, but people kept breaking it, and minecarts kept getting destroyed. So I just kept the water elevator here. This is the water elevator. Don't break or move water. You just jump and hold A. You simply just hold A, and it jumps automatically, and you get all the way to the top. And, you can just come up here, and this is the top. Or you can just, not and come up the side. We have this side over here of ladders. The other side does not have any ladders, but this one does have stairs. And you get up here like this. This is the top where the duck is pissing, and it says we get haters wet. Of course, I'm going to start laying down some TNT just because, like I said, I'm going to blow this bitch up once I show it to you. That's the point of this. Like, I'm going to blow everything up once I show it to you guys. And then by the time this is all over, after I do this for a couple hours, then the whole entire city will be blown up. And we're going to take a look at the whole entire city blown up. And we are going to laugh. And it's going to be funny. So there'll probably be moments where I set off some of this shit prematurely. Hopefully it's not too often, but we'll see. But anyway, this loops around the entire top. It has directions to go into the actual hotel from different angles. All four ends link up. It has a burning cross in the middle, which represents my atheism, which I love because I'm an atheist, and I think believing in superstitions and believing in anything you're told that's complete fantasy is stupid. So I have a rail cart that goes around the town so you can see the whole entire thing, and it starts here, and it actually starts at a lot of places, but if you are in the hotel, you can have easy access to be able to go anywhere in town pretty much. So now we are going to go check out the hotel rooms. Now, this hotel was made by a lot of people. I had a lot of helpers. I had a lot of friends help building this. And hopefully I remember to do this, but around the 8-minute mark here, I'm going to insert some videos for you guys to look at. And you guys can see how this was made and how many people worked on it. Now, I'm not going to have videos like that for the entire Let's Play. I only have videos on the castle because I was making a documentary about it. But then we never did the documentary, so it didn't really come out. So I have a little bit of footage of me making the castle, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. So I've been saving this footage for a pretty long time, and I can finally use it now and get rid of it. This is the top of the roof being made. And the second story, not the roof, and as you see there's nothing in here. It's pretty blank, just a huge ass box, and this is the very start of it with a lot of people helping me out. And then we kind of moved on and added this little awesome bridge, and this was right around the time I made the duck. If you look around the surrounding areas in these videos, you can tell it's not as populated, not even by half of what it is now. But that's when we first built the duck, and when you go inside, this is when we had the lamp. This is before I chopped the lamp down and covered the top so I could have more rooms. As you see, it was more open and the lamp was a lot bigger. And moving on, some more footage I have is the moat. The moat was one of the hugest parts to do in this. And as you can see, we had to take down every single piece of dirt and make this moat. None of this shit was dug out beforehand. We did this all by ourselves with some of my best friends. As you can see here, we dug out each and every row of this moat, made this moat huge, and then we filled one layer below how high we wanted it with dirt. We covered it all up with dirt and then placed water down. That way, when we broke the dirt, it would just fill up the entire moat with water instead of us having to do it the hard way by putting it at the bottom. As you see here, we filled up the whole line and just put the water in one line. And every time we'd break it, it'd fill up at the bottom, just like this. See how it's filling up at the bottom? And you eventually break all the lining at the top, and then the whole moat will be filled up with water. So I mean, we did a lot of stuff with this moat. It was a huge process, and this is how the castle looked when the moat was done. And the castle wasn't even near done by then. But thank you guys for watching this look back at the castle and how it was made. I've been wanting to post this footage for a while, but back to the video at hand. And welcome back, you guys. Hopefully you saw that epic footage of the castle being made. Hopefully I don't totally forget to add that and look like a bitch by saying, you know, we're going to show that. But no, that footage is pretty cool. You know, it shows us building the moat. It shows us building the inside of the castle and really getting it together. But the second story of the castle got remodeled a lot. And we're going to go there right now. And it got remodeled a lot because I needed more rooms. It's a hotel, and I wanted to at least have 10 rooms for the hotel. And I did. So let's go ahead and go to the actual second story. This is it right here. But let's go ahead and go to the first story first. We should probably start at the bottom. Hotel's big, man. I want to not do this in such a long video, but hotel's pretty big. Like, I'm not sure how big the videos are going to range for this. They could range anything from 5 minutes to 20, which is probably how long this is going to be. But anyway, yeah, as you see, like, if you duplicate an item, you can use it pretty much infinite. But when you walk in, this is where you come in at. It says, the town's hotel castle. Rooms upstairs, don't edit rooms, respect the list. This is the Sprite Hotel. You can tell it has a whole bunch of sprites, and when you come in, it has a whole bunch of paintings. This is the world moderators. If you need help, ask them in the party. Don't add your name. Subs list is behind this one. And it just has my moderators on here, the people that actually come all the time, the people that come and help new people out and tell them where to go and hook them up with tools and pretty much take care of people when I'm not in the chat. So this is the world builders list, the list of people I can trust if you come often. And there's a lot of names on here. And there's a lot of new ones. If you guys do come on here and end up griefing, I will take your name down and you will not be on this list. But I'm going to get this whole entire wall full of list of the names. I wish I started this earlier. Like, if I started this the first time I built the world, it would have been so much cooler. But as you see, you start off with a big open area. In this big open area, we had this coming down. It was a lot bigger, the chandelier, but I cut it down so I can make rooms at the top. And over here is a secret room to kind of freak people out. You come in here and like, oh, I don't want to hit the pressure plate. It might set off some TNT. It might not. This is just kind of a mage room. It's supposed to be kind of a eerie, kind of creepy place, but it's also my doghouse where I keep my dogs. I always carry some bones with me just in case I find some dogs. I only have 3 in here, but I want to have like 20. So I'm collecting dogs, but it's just like an eerie little area. I thought I'd keep in back because it's just like the main like hallway entrance. It's really no big deal. And like I said, on all 4 of the sides, they have ways to get to the second story where all the rooms are, and they go all the way to the top to where the upside down cross is. So there are a few good secrets in this hotel. And I will show you one of them just for fun. It's really not too much of a secret, but it's really just a back panel. I was making a video, and you can go back here. Well, apparently you can't because the damn door is closed. But you can, in fact, go back here when the door is open and not closed half the damn time. You can sneak back here. And this is simply, it's really not anything secret. There's obviously nothing really hidden back here. But the thing about it is, I just had room back here. Just a tiny bit of room. Like, every spot has just a tiny bit of room in it, just because, you know, I had to close stuff together, and that's just one of the little spots that have a little bit of room in it. It's a little cool secret though. I like it. But that's it for the first area. We're gonna come up here and I'm gonna show you the top. Rooms with doors are taken and rooms without are for rent. Add your name to sign and don't take others' rooms. So we have rooms, we have doors and signs here, but I think all the rooms are taken, but I am going to take some down. Like, for instance, this one's here, only has a chest full of junk, no one touched it up. This one here for Jasper, again, it's never been touched up, it only has a bed. The people that are going to stay in my hotel are people that actually made their rooms into something worthwhile. I mean, even this one, it just has some glowstone and some beds. It's not really that great. But an example, though, I mean, hotels are for you to come and stay, build your house, and leave. They aren't for you guys to be here permanently. But, like Sabero here, I'm probably going to take his room down eventually, but his room looks so cool. He has like a little balcony of a whole bunch of beds and a pole, which kind of makes me not want to take it down. So even though he has like 100 houses and he doesn't need to be staying in a hotel, he has a nice room, so I really don't want to take it down. But that's what I mean. If you make a hotel room, make it unique. Add some cool little stuff in here that people will like and see. And just don't make them plain. 'Cause if you make them plain, I'm going to knock your name off there. Like this room has nothing in it, so of course this banana guy is going to get destroyed. Like this room is going to get taken, and someone else that it will actually put something down will take its place. You know what I mean? So, continuing our little TNT path, there are exactly 10 rooms in here. This has been designed quite a number of times, but I finally finished it to what it is now, and I like what it is now. The designs are pretty awesome. They're pretty sharp. They have big rooms, small rooms. I could actually take the big rooms and I could probably turn them into double rooms and could have 12 rooms, but I think 10's a good number. If I ever get to the point where some odd reason I need 10, for some odd reason, which I wouldn't, because like I said, this is hotel. This isn't made for people to be like, hey, we're going to come in here and stay forever. It's made for people to come now and again and then to leave and go make one of their own houses. But if I ever did need more rooms, then I would simply just make a maybe second story. I've thought about making a second story before. It'd be really fun. And that'd be cool. So I showed you all the rooms. I showed you upstairs. I showed you all the way upstairs. I showed you my dog pen. And I'll show you this as the last thing. Down here is simply kind of a crafting place, but there's also a huge mining shaft that leads all the way down to bedrock. I actually broke the mine cart down there, but it leads all the way down to this really huge room in minecart in a not minecart, but a bedrock. This really big room down in bedrock. And we will end up going there in a later video because it links outside too. So we'll be going there in a different video. So that's it. I showed you the entire castle. I showed you parts of how it was made. I showed you what it became. I even showed you a little hidden spot that really doesn't have much, but I showed you as much as I could. It's been a 15-minute video, so I say it's time to go ahead and nuke the fucking castle and move on. So the bridge was made by one of my buddies. I think it was made by Warriors. There's been quite a number of bridges here too. So that's a different thing too. But that was my Sprint castle. My Sprint hotel castle for all the newcomers to come and have a place to stay. So that was the first video of this Let's Play where I show an in-depth look at my town. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let's nuke this bitch and carry on to the rest of the world. Ow! So all that shit's going to take a while to go off, as you see. But, you know, I don't think it'll crash. It's one thing I don't think it'll do, just because of the fact that that this is not for PC. They made it so it really can't really crash no matter how much dynamite you put down. But we'll test that theory. Maybe it will crash. I don't know. But, yeah. So much for the hotel, eh? Let's see if okay, the stairs are still on the side, so I should be able to still get back up here, but, this is the part we all came for. Look at this. Total destruction of the hotel. The hotel is hands down ruined. Some of this shit didn't even go off. Let's get a little bit more explosions for us. Oh, doggy, watch out. Oh. We're going to have a few of my doggies follow, but I'm sure they'll get killed in the cactus because my cactuses kill my dogs, which sucks. So actually, I'm going to sit them down. I don't want to see any more of my dogs. So you guys just sit here, be cute little puppies, and that's it. That's it for part one. We checked a look at the castle. I took a look at all the building of the castle and the making of it. And I took you around the whole entire castle and showed it to you. And then we blew it up. Duck's head's still alive. Yoshi's still good. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to continue this series. And I'm not going to save it. I'm just going to do this all in a few hours. And I'm going to blow up the entire town while showing it to you. And by the end of it, we're just going to have one huge blown up mess. And it's going to be hilarious. So thank you guys so much for watching the first episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit long, like I said. These episodes could be anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes. It's going to vary of what I'm checking out at that time. So next episode, we're going to check out more of the city in depth and blow up little towns here and there. And we're just going to check out everything, and I'll rate it. By the way, I give this castle a 10 out of 10. It's a great castle. It's a great, unique castle. I have more castles than this that have the same rating, but I put a lot of work into this castle, and it deserves a 10 out of 10. It's great. I'll try to rate everything, but I might forget. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, ducks can fly. Peace.